Good evening, guys, and happy Saturday to all of your sunshiny faces. I am currently out in the living room right now, guys, because I have to share with you a little bit of our Christmas decorating. Ended up getting all the Christmas decorating stuff done for today. So just sort of share that with you guys. I showed you guys last week on Saturday morning, I think it was, we ended up decorating the tree, so that has changed a slight bit. We've now got the, my mom puts the bow up on the tree, up on the top, and our angels above that, and then we've got, all of the, like, what's it called, we've got all of the beads and stuff like that on there. But then I think my mom has ribbon that matches the bow that's up on top, and then she normally has it like come down off the tree. So we're going to do that. But we're gonna, I think she's waiting on that. That's something that she still has to do. Then she also didn't completely finish, but we have all the stuff set out that's going to go on top of the mantle. And I think she's going to decorate like this table, but currently this is also stuff that's supposed to go up on the table, or up on the mantle and sort of on the table too. We decorated the dog. She's got a little bandana on for Christmas. She's got 2 of those, don't you, Bliss? You have a bandana for Christmas? Oh, he's so sweet. So yeah, we got that. My mom's got some other things sort of around in there. And then over here on this side, we've got, it's hard to tell because the light is on over there, but it's, we've got our village from the, what's it called? It's a Wonderful Life. We've got the little village that's up there. My mom's got, what is that, 5 pieces from it, 6 pieces from it. So those are all up there, because honestly, I don't even think we actually put it out last year because I'm not even sure we had enough room. But this year we did manage to to find some room and got it up there. And then also too, we got all of the little, we normally hang these little different like sort of ornaments, or sort of special ornaments we have up there. And then there's other just random sort of, we got Santa Claus over there. We have got over here, my mom also did all of up here. We took all of the knickknacks down, put all of the Christmas knickknacks up. I think my mom's gonna be doing this like table too. That's just not done. We've got, like, seriously guys, like, we took all of our things down, like all of our regular non-seasonal decorations all got taken down, and we put up everything. So yeah, there's like stuff like, you know, we have this. So my mom actually ended up getting this welcome sign from Hobby Lobby for $3, and on this side it just says welcome. It was just plain white. My mom added all of these sort of little designs and things like that, like, you know, the little stuff around like the O and, you know, that on top of the welcome. But she got it on clearance because on the other side it says hello fall on that side, and then on this side it just says welcome, but it was just like white with like this sort of like black, you know, lettering. So my mom was like, well, it's perfect for just double-sided. You just do white on the one side and then you have the fall one on the other side. She got it on clearance for $3.99. I think it was 90% off. It was normally $40 at Hobby Lobby, and so she got it, and now she has it for dual purpose, 2 seasons, giant, beautiful. I've seen some of these like smaller ones at Aldi for at least $20 to $30. So the fact that she got it for $4 at Hobby Lobby was crazy. And like I said, she was just like, I'll just stick some of this and hot glue it on there and turn it into a little, you know, Christmas welcome sign. And then like I said too, the other side just has got the, you know, the fall stuff over there, and it's kind of almost like, just from, you know, just seeing this, because, you know, it kind of sits out so you can still see like that it's that, you know, but it's not like, it's sort of an orange, but it's more of like a burnt orange, so it almost looks red, so it almost looks like it just fits in, like, you know, that it just says hello on the other side. You know, it doesn't stand out all crazy. So yeah, we got that. This stuff is all done up here as well. So yeah, and then like I said too, the Christmas tree is all done over here. So like I said, that was what we were pretty much up to to for most of the day today. We had a lot of decorating to do. Plus there is also a lot more stuff in the kitchen, and the bathroom is even decorated. Like, we were all Christmased out. My mom was like, honestly, we had to put like another box or two up in the attic of stuff that she's not decorating with like right now, or as of, you know, like current situation of where some things are, and just furniture and stuff like that that she couldn't use. So one of them is actually more of like a winter box of like stuff that she's probably gonna bring out like once Christmas is over, more like probably late January, like February, you know, around that time, once we sort of pack up all the Christmas stuff, because we'll still probably keep out like, you know, some decoratives for more like just winter. So she has like a like white and silver sort of like stuff in that she has. So that was what we're gonna do, and we just have that for winter. But the big thing that I ended up doing today will sort of, you know, again, we were taking stuff out to decorate and things like that, but these bins that are sort of behind me here, we got every single last one of our Christmas boxes down. I reorganized pretty much everything, because I told you how now we are trying to color coordinate all of our like holiday like decorations and stuff like that. I told you guys I have my big project for fall. I got all of that done and taken care of, and now that it's Christmas time and we've got all our Christmas decorations up, we are doing sort of, again, a big thing with all of that as well, where I want to get all of the like green and red like totes that we have, color coordinate those, because when we brought the stuff down, they were all in different colored, different size boxes, and it was just like a mess. We had just regular boxes, we had bins, we had like, you know, all kinds of stuff. And honestly too, a good portion of the stuff we ended up getting out of the attic was also stuff that was like the boxes were like falling apart, because we just reused them so many times, like regular cardboard boxes. So finally we were like, okay, let's just replace everything in the attic all at once. All of the still usable like regular totes that are just like this one's just a black one, we're gonna reuse and just use them for like, you know, other regular storage in the attic. But all of the Christmas things we are going to color coordinate, so that again we can get all of that, you know, so that when we go up in the attic to use that stuff, it's just because it's probably the stuff that we get out of the attic the most, just like at one time, where we're like, okay, we need all of the Christmas stuff brought down. It's easier when it's in one spot in the attic. If it's just, you know, and we have a lot of other fall, you know, and Easter and spring and, you know, all the other holiday stuff is in the attic, it's sometimes hard to be like, what was Christmas, what's the other holidays, if they're all in the same colored bins. So just because of that, it's easier to just be like, okay, just grab all the green and red ones out of the attic, because that's all coming down and that's all the Christmas stuff. So it makes it a little bit easier. So like I said, we were trying to color coordinate just to make the process of moving all of the decorations up and down and going, you know, like I said, back and forth a few times throughout the year of different stuff a little bit easier. And I think that color coordinating that is you know, going to hopefully work the best. So what I spent though doing today for most of the time was I kept finding different wrapping material. I found my dad I showed you guys when we ended up buying another 10 boxes of like clothes, you know, like boxes, you know, that for, you know, gifting. And so I ended up buying another two packs of, I think they had 10 in them each. I found an entire, the size of that bin at the bottom, actually it's bigger than that bin. I ended up fitting an entire thing of just those type of boxes inside of. Like I said, like the, like, you know, like clothing, like boxes. It's crazy. My dad, every single year, I don't think that he's ever reused a box, but every single year he's like, I need more boxes, I need more boxes. And I'm like, okay, like I know that we'll sometimes, you know, like when you open them up and stuff like that, sometimes they get ripped. So I'm thinking like, okay, well, we recycled a handful of them. So I'm like, we can't, you know, have like that many. We had, like I said, an entire tote of just boxes. And I was like, oh my gosh. We found them in multiple different Christmas bins and boxes that were in the attic. And then on top of that too, my mom had also went to the dollar store and bought another like 4 of them too. So I was like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. So I had that, plus I had like gift bags, plus I had bows and like gift tags and all that kind of stuff. So my job was to sort of get everything organized into what should be in what bins and all that kind of stuff. So we have 2 bins worth of just gifting bins, like just wrapping and, like I said, like, you know, all of the type of like wrapping and gifting like, you know, material that we need for that. And on top of that too, I found it with tons and tons of ribbon, and there was like probably several things of tape and scissors inside of, like, this was just a big bag too. There was also ripped apart that was like a gift bag, but it was like ripped down the side, and we had thrown a whole bunch of stuff in there. And again, so apparently every single year we're just using tape and then we're putting it back in like a bag or bin or whatever with all of the other like wrapping material. And then it was just, oh my goodness guys, it was like kind of driving me crazy, just the amount of like stuff that we ended up having that was just for wrapping materials. It came out to where, you know, we had, I think at this point now, about 8 bins worth of, you know, the ones that we have that are color coordinated, and 2 of them I had to use for just wrapping stuff. So like I said, that was a little crazy. We have one with like our leftover like ornaments plus all like the newspaper packing material. Then I had one, like I said, of the stuff that my mom is not putting out this year. And then there was another bin, so I guess we had 9. One that was color coordinated more with like the winter stuff. It wasn't Christmas, but it was the winter stuff. And so like I said, we have to get more bins at Walmart because all the stuff that is up right now is going to have to go in a lot more bins than what we brought down. But I was trying to, like, I really wanted to keep track of like how many we had when we brought them down, and then how many we were actually like using, and you know, how many like more we needed. So I think we're going to hopefully pick up another like 4 tomorrow at Menards, and then possibly another 4 after that, and then I'm thinking maybe a couple more afterwards, and we'll see how we're doing. I just don't want them to be sold out and then not have enough for this year. That would really stink, to put everything away and it not all be in the same bin that, like I said, we ended up getting. So because like one year we ended up getting just the red ones. So right now we're on like a red, I think they're red with the green lids, or the opposite, it's green with a red lid or something like that. But again, it just makes it easier when we're in the attic going, okay, let's bring down all the Christmas stuff. This way nobody can say, I think we had another box of Christmas stuff, and then we're trying to scramble through and find all of the other stuff and going through and opening lids and being like, no, this was Easter, and putting it back. You know, it just makes it like, okay, that stuff was all of the red and green, you know, bins. Those ones are all, you know, the Christmas stuff. So it just comes down at one time instead of, like I said, kind of all over the place, because our attic is right now very organized. It's just that, you know, we have a lot of stuff up there, and there's a lot of, you know, again, us needing to, you know, get to things that are in there a little bit more accessible. So anyways guys, again, that was what we were all up to for today and doing. And like I said, it was a very long sort of day today, but we got it up all done sort of in one day. My mom might work on that maybe tomorrow, between when she has to go to work and when she gets up, or maybe on like Monday or something, Tuesday, who knows. But now that at least everything is like, we have everything for where we're planning on setting stuff up and things like that. But we are kind of good, at least, you know, as far as like the bin situation, the organizing and all that kind of stuff, it is good. So yes, there's no excuse as to why we can't wrap any presents, because we have all of the material plus more. The one thing though that I am going to get, we have a lot of grocery stores we got to stop at tomorrow. The one thing I do want to get is one of those really cool, I've seen them, they kind of look almost like garbage cans a little bit, but they you can put all your wrapping paper in them, because if our wrapping paper goes up in the attic, it gets crushed. And there's no hope for using it again, most likely, because the you know, like the paper gets ripped, or like I said, the whole roll gets crushed, or like folded. Sometimes I found folded like wrapping paper, like somebody just took it and like bent it in half, and then like I said, it's not even half the time usable anymore. So they're really cool like storage things for wrapping paper, and they have them at Target currently. So we have to make a whole separate stop. We're going to Target, we have to go and pick that up, and that will preserve our wrapping paper hopefully for future use. So like we found some in the attic, but like it already looks like it got ripped, like part of it, you know, and so I'd like to, again, you know, buy extra wrapping paper this year and not be scared of putting it in the attic and storing it for next Christmas, because I'm scared that something's gonna happen to it. So like I said, we're gonna pick that up, but that'll be sort of in addition to all of the other, you know, like Christmas, you know, storage stuff that we're going to be putting up there. But like I said, we got a couple stops we have to make. I also want to stop at Dollar Tree too, because there was something my mom wanted. Plus they also have tape, which again, I actually think we'll probably have enough, but I always, normally during the holidays when they do actually have sales on tape, I like to stock up and kind of get extra, because normally we'll get like an extra couple rolls for like the year, and it kind of just lasts. Because again, if we get it on sale during the holiday time, then like I said, if we normally get like an extra like 3 or so rolls, 3 to 5 rolls, that normally lasts us for the whole year just for general use. So like I said, I'm happy to go ahead and pick that up. That was one thing I saw, they had the 2-packs on like at the dollar store, so I'm gonna hopefully, like I said, grab a couple of rolls of that. Plus again, what I found up in the attic I think will be good. Definitely good with tape for wrapping too, plus all the massive amount of scissors. They were all like safety scissors too, like it was really weird. I was like, I feel like this box was probably last used when like me and Matthew were little, and we were like trying to help like wrap gifts, so my mom was like, here, you guys can use the safety scissors to wrap your Christmas gifts with. So again, that was what we were up to today. Like I said, I thought I'd just sort of generally share with you guys what we have up in the house right now, you know, for Christmas stuff and decorations and all that. But again, it was a long process today. Like I said, a lot of organizing, but I'm happy that it's like that's done. And that was one big thing that like in the attic, because the Christmas stuff is probably the most as far as the decorations go. Told you guys how that one area of the attic that we've been like, you know, still trying to kind of finish. We just have sort of that one area, that one section in the attic, and it's mainly just the decorations that we need to get taken care of. And so the big thing was kind of Christmas stuff, but I didn't want to do anything with that until we actually got it all downstairs. So now that that's all up, it sort of feels like Christmas a little bit more like in the house, because it was weird. It was like just the Christmas tree was up, and like, you know, we had the decorations on that, but it was like nothing else was up and on, and you know, we didn't have anything else out. And so now that we do, I feel like it's, like I said, a little bit more Christmas-like in the house. But again, I gotta get up early tomorrow to get to the grocery store, so I'll see you guys all in tomorrow's vlog. If you guys did enjoy today's, make sure you guys give a big old thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love if you'd subscribe, and I'll see y'all very soon, shiny faces tomorrow. So bye guys.